Congo's M23 rebels advance toward Bukavu. Following Goma Seizure Goma, Democratic Republic of Congo. Rwandan-backed M23 rebels in the Democratic Republic of Congo have begun moving south toward Bukavu, the capital of South Kivu province. This advance comes after their capture of Goma, indicating their intention to expand their control in the eastern part of the country. According to 5 diplomatic and security sources, including one in direct contact with the rebels, M23 forces are progressing south from the town of Minova along the western shore of Lake Kivu. If the M23 successfully makes this push, they will gain control of territories that have not been held by previous rebellions since the end of Congo's major war 20 years ago. To reach Bukavu, the rebels must capture Kavumu, which is home to the city's airport, and confront Burundian troops deployed to reinforce Congo's defenses. This movement toward Bukavu follows M23's consolidation of power in Goma, the capital of North Kivu, which serves as a hub for displaced individuals, aid workers, UN peacekeepers, and Congolese forces. Both North Kivu and South Kivu provinces are rich in mineral resources, contributing to the ongoing conflict in the eastern region of the country. These resources include coltan, a mineral used in smartphones. Despite ongoing diplomatic efforts, including strong expressions of concern from the United States regarding Goma's fall to the M23 fighters, there are increasing indications that the rebels are taking control of the city. Reports of isolated gunfire emerged from some outlying districts of Goma, where the rebel takeover led to bodies lying in the streets and hospitals overwhelmed, while UN peacekeepers sheltered in their bases. By Wednesday, Congolese government forces were absent from the city center, and a Reuters reporter observed M23 fighters patrolling the border with Rwanda, removing chains and padlocks that had restricted access for pedestrians and vehicles. A resident of an upscale area of Goma expressed the confusion of living in a place that felt like a dual nation, saying, "It feels like we are in Congo and at the same time in Rwanda." Mercenaries depart. At a border crossing between Goma and the Rwandan city of Gisenyi, Reuters reporters witnessed dozens of muscular white men, some in military fatigues, returning to the Rwandan side to undergo luggage inspections by police sniffer dogs. They were also subjected to body searches by Rwandan officers. UN sources and Rwandan officials identified these individuals as mercenaries hired by the Congolese government, and several were reported to hold Romanian passports. One mercenary who identified himself as Romanian and stated he had been in Goma for about 2 years was among those searched. After the inspections, the mercenaries boarded coaches and were driven away. As the Rwandan-backed rebels gained ground over the past 2 years, the Congolese government turned to private military companies to bolster their defenses. However, these mercenaries appeared to provide little resistance when M23 fighters entered Goma on Monday. M23 represents the latest ethnic Tutsi-led, Rwandan-backed insurgency to disrupt Congo since the aftermath of the Rwandan genocide 30 years ago. At that time, extremist Hutus killed Tutsis and moderate Hutus, subsequently being overthrown by Tutsi-led forces under Kagame. Rwanda claims that some of the ousted perpetrators have found refuge in Congo since the genocide, posing a threat to both Congolese Tutsis and Rwanda itself. Conversely, Congo rejects Rwanda's complaints, asserting that Rwanda has utilized proxy militias to exploit its lucrative mineral resources.